So we're filming the Hollywood direction for Rose.
Hello.
Uh, so the Hollywood direction is this. You ready for your Hollywood direction? Okay.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I have to teach people how to use scissors.
Mhm.
People see a box and they see scissors and they do this. And I go, that's not how you open a box with scissors. You want to hold
Slice
it
it
like, like that,
Yep.
like a box cutter. And usually you want to go backhand or something and cut it like a box cutter.
Yeah.
The next thing I always have to tell people is when they see a box, don't pick it up and go, oh, look, this came from Bob Smith of 1313 Mockingbird Lane. Because Bob Smith may not want his entire address all over the internet. And
Don't you mean Herman Munster?
you are great. You're the only one to ever do that to me, to know what 1313 Mockingbird Lane is before I tell them. Now, for a year when I was doing this museum, I was telling people 1313 Mockingbird Lane and the Addams Family. And then about a year later, I thought to myself, you know, I've been just having fun with this, but I should check and see what address that actually is. Like, I remember it as a kid, so I'm assuming it's the Addams Family, because that's the show that, I watched both.
Yeah.
But I figured it's probably the Addams Family because that's the one, that's popular. So I said I should check it. I'm like, oh my God, it's not the Addams Family. It's the Munsters, which you knew already, which is amazing. But clearly you would know that. I find that easy to believe. So it turns out it was the Addams Family, and the Addams was the Munsters. But the Addams Family address is
That I don't know.
13 Cemetery Lane.
Uh-huh.
I had to research it because I was curious now that I knew that it wasn't 1313 Mockingbird. So I said, oh my God, I've been giving the wrong address. So I have to correct people because the Munsters and the Addams Family were sending me nasty emails because their mail was getting confused, of course. And you don't want to piss off Lurch.
No.
So now I have to correct people. 1313 Mockingbird Lane is the address of, which we know you know. And
The Munsters.
And 13 Cemetery Lane is the amateurs of the
Addams Family.
Addams Family. Right. Phew, good. Okay, now I won't get those nasty emails from Lurch and Cousin It and Uncle Fester and Wednesday. You know what she does to Pugsley. So yeah, you really don't want to piss off Wednesday. Okay, the next thing I have to tell people is when I say, hi, I'm Denny Daniel and I'm here with, you can just say your first name. You don't have to say your bank account number, your social security number, and your passport number. But if you do want to say your bank account number, your social security number, and your passport number, please tell me first before you tell the rest of the planet so that I can clean out your bank account before everybody else does, which we already know. I'd actually owe money if I cleaned out your bank account because I think both of us are about as poor as each other. So, and I know your situation currently with the truck. So I'm probably better off not knowing actually, and you better off not knowing mine either. Okay, the next thing I always have to ask people is for the Hollywood divas, which clearly you are. Do you need hair and makeup or craft food? Because the truck comes in at 4 o'clock, and I don't mean 4 a.m., which we're near. It's 4, so you'd have to wait till tomorrow's truck at 4 afternoon. Are you okay with your hair and your makeup and
I don't
craft
know.
food? Yeah. I know the SAG rules, And we just did the Coney Gala, so we had enough craft food to choke a moose. We had free everything for a little while there. Okay, so now the next thing is a new addition to my shtick. Because, and it was a senior citizen, ironically, some guy decided to say a whole bunch of bad words in the middle of one of these things, and it's a kid, it's a G-rated show. So I always have to mention that it's a G-rated show.
Okay.
So if you have nothing earth-shatteringly good to say, or not vote, then say nothing, but don't pick the side that requires editing. Okay, so are you ready?
Yes.
Me too. Quiet on the set, Tristan, and away we go. And we're going to say goodbye to the shtick, the Hollywood direction.